Killing Eve ends with a total betrayal of what once made it great. Killing Eve review. The frustrating series finale isn't much of an ending at all. Everyone hates the Killing Eve series finale ending. This is a joke, right? I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and they'll be like, "Psych, we got you! You can't harm us, Laura Neal, even though you ruined an entire show." Screw you, Laura Neal. Screw every single piece of you. If you haven't stopped by lesbian internet lately, you might not know why all the are running around chasing Laura Neal with pitchforks. Laura Neal, by the way, is the showrunner for seasons 3 and 4 of Killing Eve. As for Neal's response, she was prepared for the backlash in advance, saying, quote, "I'm braced for us not being able to please everybody, but I'm really delighted with the ending." Yikes. She really said delighted. Maybe tomorrow she'll come out with a quote about how overjoyed she was with the 8-inch turd she left in her toilet that morning. Of course, the response is to the series finale of Killing Eve, which came out this past Sunday. If you haven't followed Killing Eve this season and don't want to be spoiled, make sure you watch the season, including the finale, first before you watch this video, because I'm going to be discussing specifics, including why the fan base is so upset and disappointed with the series ending episode. Okay, how did we arrive here? Let's start with what happened at the very end of the season 4 finale, namely the death of Villanelle, aka the death of Villaneve forever. I'm sorry, I just went. Why, God? Why, God? Why? Alright, I'm back. Not only did the series end with our beloved assassin's death, it did so after giving us basically 20 minutes of Villanelle and Eve together as a couple. Now, there are a number of reasons the fan base is pissed at this decision, besides the "I can't believe they ruined Villaneve forever" of it all. Firstly, it falls into an unfortunate pattern we often see in TV and movies, where a queer character is more statistically likely to be killed off than their heterosexual counterparts. It's called the bury your gays trope, and has to do with gay characters being looked at as more expendable and even more deserving of an early death. The bury your gays trope is an extension of homophobia. Historically, gays equal bad, therefore can't show the gays having a happy ending, otherwise the ending will be looked at as bad. But we're pretty used to seeing our queers vilified and buried, so why does the Killing Eve fanbase seem so unable to handle this ending? One word: queerbaiting. It's been attached to the Killing Eve series since the very beginning of the show's debut. The question of whether Villanelle and Eve would ever get together, or whether the show was just using their sexual tension to bring in views, was eventually answered, but not before 2 seasons of virtually nothing happening between the two of them, and some weird Sandra Oh quotes where she's like not willing to refer to her character's queerness explicitly, and some weird stuff about us gays always turning stuff into a thing. Yeah. Nothing gay about 2 chicks who live far away slowly falling in love with each other over the course of 4 seasons. For a show consistently under the spotlight for queerbaiting, the fact that they chose to give us them as a couple briefly and then rip it away stinks of a lack of awareness and sensitivity to queer issues in 2022. But it's even worse. The show didn't just go for the cheap finale thrills. They did so in the face of the author of the books the show is based off of. In Luke Jennings' codename Villanelle, Eve and Villanelle ride off together into the sunset, literally walking arm in arm past a flowing river. Not only did the show choose to give us a worse ending than the books, they did so in a very teasing way, basically showing us Villanelle and Eve together as a couple and then ripping it away, because like, queer couples can only be happy for half an episode, I guess. We now know they were perfectly capable of putting them together, they just couldn't handle a less artsy, less graphically violent ending. Or maybe they couldn't handle a happy queer couple being the ending to a mainstream popular TV show. When the writers heard about the fan backlash, some of them took to social media. This Insta Stories post made the rounds on lesbian internet yesterday. We take a shot for every insult we got from angry fans, because for us it was a stepping stone and a great experience. To say the fan base felt insulted would be redundant, because, well, we already felt insulted by the finale. Well, it's over. For now. Some fans have speculated that bringing back a 5th season could solve all the problems. That would certainly be interesting, I guess, as long as they don't have Laura Neal as the showrunner. Alright, check out my coverage of Gentleman Jack Season 2 if you're looking for something a little bit more uplifting. I'm Amanda, this is my Really Gay YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.